Welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you already know, I'm Charles. I hope you guys have been enjoying my previous videos on my farming project with the pineapple farm, the rabbit farm. Yes, today I'm here to talk about poultry, as you can see. I hope you've all been enjoying poultry. We all chew chicken. Some of us we chew chicken when it's December to Christmas. Some of us have been chewing chicken our whole life. Almost every day is like Christmas to us. Today we are coming to look at details of how to start poultry, what kind of poultry do we have, the various kinds of birds, specifics about poultry. I'm here at Obeng Farms. We are here to have a discussion with him on how to start a poultry farm, the details, how to raise them when they are chicks to when they grow, the various kinds of birds we have, and a whole lot. And please, if today is your first time on my channel, kindly subscribe and hit the notification button. If you're already a cherished viewer, I thank you for being with us thus far. We hope you would still continue to like my videos and also share. Thank you very much. As we're about to begin, kindly enjoy.
Okay.
Alright, so we are here with Obeng, the owner of the farms, the poultry farm. Let's have a discussion with him. Let's take us through the various processes and how to start our own poultry farm. So yeah, so Obeng, how did you start your poultry farm?
Alright, I started this just a year ago. Over a year ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah, with 100 fish. Yes, 100 fish, and then I grease
That's nice. A year ago.
Yeah.
So like how many beds do you have?
Okay, currently I'm having 800.
850. They don't look 850. Oh, 850. Okay. That's nice enough. Sure. So like what made you start? Is it that you have enough?
Naturally, I'm having this passion about poultry. Yeah, I'm having this passion. Not just poultry, animal rearing and in fact
Agriculture. So like you studied agriculture in school or like what necessarily you studied? In FSC.
I don't know what I'm using here. I'm using my
Your own knowledge. Right, agriculture in school is a bit different from.
No. I think that's probably.
Oh, okay. That's nice. So you love for farming, or that's what you? Yeah. So you only do poultry, or you do other?
For now, this is it.
But I can see some dogs around. That one.
Oh, they are all part of it.
Sure. Okay. So you take us to your farm. I can see there are like chambers. There are some down. There are some in cages. So, like, can you take us?
Alright. The guys you're seeing here now are cockroaches. So what we do cockroaches. They are all of the same. We did that. I just separate them based on their sizes. Some like this. Doing like this. So I just separate them. They are 12 people.
Oh, okay. So I know there are broilers and layers. Like, 2 times. Can you take us to the one you do?
Alright. So broilers are best specifically made for meat. Only meat. So I'm going to take say between 6 to 10 weeks. Then to release a broiler from day 1 to maturity. Yeah. And then for layers are specifically for eggs. Only eggs here. So from day 0 it's going to take about from 16 to 18 weeks.
16 to 18
years.
So the layers take longer time than the broilers.
They take longer time.
And they are all
4 to 6 months. Broilers are fed on broiler ration, and the layers are fed on layer ration. That's the layer mash. You have the layer starter for the chicks from I think day 0 to 8 weeks. Give them layer starter. That's for the layers. From 8 weeks to 16, give them the grower mash, and then from 16 plus, give them the layer mash. And then for broilers, you start with broiler starter for the first 4 weeks, and then you switch to finisher, broiler finisher for the remaining weeks.
So is there like a reason why you start with some for the first 4 weeks?
Yeah. For the starter ration has a higher protein content.
Okay.
So yeah, that's required. That's what the best require. When they are young, they require much more protein than if they are mature.
So you have both broilers and layers?
Currently, I'm having only cockles.
But I want to know, like, the cockles, actually, I said, like, they don't have broilers, they don't have layers.
No, cockles are just brothers of the layers. They are brothers of the layers. They are all males.
Ah, they are all males?
Yeah, all males. Cockles are males.
Oh, okay. That's nice. So, like, what name do you give them? Like, as in, since they are,
They're good big type.
yeah, they're big type.
Okay, these ones are Highland brown cockles. Highland brown cockles.
So, was there a reason why you wanted to do only cockles?
Okay, yeah, I chose this because they are hard. They are more hardy than the broilers, and then less cheaper than broilers.
Let's
Sure.
So let's look at how you started. From a day old, so you went to buy them. How many you bought the 850? Or like they were more than that? I know
More than 80. I fetched in 1,000 birds.
1,000.
Yeah, 1,000. And then after 6 weeks, I sold off about 120.
When you started, like, did they? But I know when people start, some die.
Yeah.
Like, especially when you don't have much of experience. Yeah. So like how many?
I avoided mortality. Because I can remember when they were young, I was having some how do you say it? So much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that caused stampede. So I lost about 20 days.
Wow.
But aside that, I think.
So like you began here, or where did you start?
Yeah, I began with the chicks.
Yeah. But we can see this cage, so like
This one has been abandoned for barely 6 months. Yeah. But they are young, you can't just spread them out like that. So you need to create a cover. So I covered some parts of this little thing for one video. Then after 8 weeks, I just
I wish like you could practicalize of how you do it.
okay.
Can you like
Yeah. I'm not using because of the beds here.
I hope I understand.
Yeah.
As I say, when they are doing so, how does it affect them?
Alright, so when we were there, what I did? I covered this part with plastic.
Okay.
Behind with plastic, here with plastic. And then I kept 400 away. And then the rest of it.
1,600. 1,000.
So for the first week, what you have to do is you need to provide constant heat. Keep them heat for the first week. So I use food and then dividing heat. And then
Charcoal.
Yeah, charcoal.
I feel like they will cover themselves with it or how?
You just set fire in is it a clay mag or clay pot or something like that, something that can
Contain it.
Yeah. For the first week, they require 35 degrees. Yeah, the temperature in the sugar house should be above 33 degrees Celsius, between 33 to 35.
Okay.
Yeah. For the first week, and then from there you reduce it by 2% each week for up to 5 weeks. And then you remove the sugar. And then, yeah.
Sure. So
Just
the lights also help provide heat.
Yeah, for the lights, some people do use 100 watt bulb to provide light and heat at the same time.
Okay.
And I prefer to use the charcoal because that's less to provide the heat and then use the ordinary bulbs for the lights.
So the charcoal really helps. The charcoal really helps.
The charcoal is far more cheaper than the
bulb. Okay, so that's why people normally use bulbs in their like farm.
For heat and light.
So when they are old too, you don't need bulbs. Like
And they are old, yeah, it depends. They need, but for layers under the age of 16 weeks shouldn't be given extra light after the normal day hours. Yeah, the reason is extra light or extra hours of light forces them to lay at a tender age. That's before they are matured, yeah, for it. And that's very bad.
why in the back? But I think if they are doing layers, all you need is eggs. So if they are doing it early, it's good.
Yeah, yeah. You're right, but it's bad because
Sure.
if you force them to lay, you force them to end before their time, before their end of laying season. Yeah.
Okay.
So the more you force them, it means you are just cutting out your end time margin. Yeah. It's not good to force layers to lay. It's good to wait and for them to mature themselves and then start production at the right
At
time.
the right time. So before we come to the layers, like the grown ones, we want to know because people normally, when they are starting, they have a high mortality rate. Unlike yours, had a little bit. Yeah. So we want to know. So those who are watching and they want to start their own poultry farm, when they are like young or when they are a day old and you go and buy them, how do you take care of them? Because I know with the normal house fowls, you know, call them, normally they have their mothers, so they normally be in their mother's wings for some time to get them the heat they want. Like you bring
so
in
with
them.
the day old chicks, as I was saying, they come in with no mother. So you need to foster them for 8 weeks. That's the breeding period.
8 weeks.
Breeding
Okay.
stage. Yeah. So that's what I was saying. You need to provide heat, for heat and light. That's the main thing
Give
you
them.
require here for breeding. And then feed and water. So that's what you basically do for them.
So is their
Yes,
feed
it-
a bit different?
Yeah.
From the
For
normal-
the cockroach or layers. Is it cockroach or layers?
Cockroach. We let's look at
Okay, yeah, I started with broiler starter. Yeah, that's the DS for the first 4 weeks. Then I moved to grower mash. Then I'm now giving them finisher.
Sure. So is their feeding are expensive because
Yeah, feeding them is very expensive. Because there are no subsidies on the food we buy. So yes,
Buy the actual-
yeah.
and most of them are produced locally or like,
Yeah.
so that's nice.
Bag, I use some the bag of broiler starter is 126.
126. Oh, that's nice. So now let's look at the broilers and layers. I know you do cockroach, but let's look at them. So supposing I want to do layers and I like broilers, do I mix them or do I separate them? Because when I came, I thought the separation was probably layers and broilers. That was the notion. But I want to know like how do you
Alright, so raising layers and broilers, no, you shouldn't mix them up. Broilers require different nutritional requirements. Layers have their own, and then cockroaches also have theirs. So it's not good to mix them.
it's not good to make them up.
And then the broilers are too fragile. But the layers will just trample at them and then
Oh
destroy
really?
everything. Yeah, broilers are very soft.
They mom that they are raised for
Yeah, they are very soft. Just at 3 weeks, this bed, if this were to be a broiler, I think they are 12 weeks now. The broiler will be this size at 4 weeks.
this side are 4 weeks.
Yeah, 4 weeks. So you can
Wow, but
just-
this 12 weeks.
Yeah,
So like they become that.
yeah. They grow
And they
from-
eat a lot
They
because
eat a
they
lot.
are. That's nice. Okay, so let's look at the eating cans. Or how do you call them?
Yeah, feeders.
Feeders.
Total feeders.
Did you buy them or you did them?
Yeah, I
yourself?
bought them.
How much? How much? Are they?
Well, this is 25 cents per feeder.
Per feeder.
25 cents. And then the drinking trough, this is 50 cedis. And then the smaller one is, 25 and then 25 cedis.
So when they were like day old, were they using this or like
Okay,
harvest
for
farm?
tails, I was given, I used nipple drinkers for them. Nipple. That was what I used. No, nipples. Okay. So this is what I used for them when they were the chicks.
Okay. So then you made them or that have to be sold?
Yeah, you just buy the nipples and then feed them.
So yeah, where they are drinking water from?
Yeah, we have a reservoir, so we just start the reservoir to the nipples and then they suck from this.
And with the feeding?
With the feeding, they use the tray feeders.
So that is the smaller of this, or how does it look like?
No, it is, I made this myself.
Okay, so let's him.
And then, okay. Okay, this is a tray feeder for chicks.
Tray feeder for chicks?
Yeah.
So you put the food in and just stand on it?
Yes.
So when they use their leg to stand,
yeah.
they don't...
They'll just defecate him, so you need to be changing it. At least every 2 hours, you need to pour it away and then go for it.
Well, they're raising them as chicks, like you really pay attention to them.
Yeah, they require more attention
than like when they are older. That's nice. Okay. Interesting. 850 beds.
Yeah, 850.
850 beds. Wow. Okay. So now you're not for the chicks. So now, like when they are a bit older. So for the cockerels, you don't really. Or you just feed them and just...
You just feed them and then sell them at the end of it's a 6 months period. Like Christmas,
the all be obvious. Then you start So you use cockroaches because they are strong or...
they are hardy. And then I have more market for this compared to the broilers.
Yeah. But people buy broilers, or?
People do buy, but it's mostly occasional. People buy broilers. But for this, you can just even sell them when they are just 6 weeks and then
what I know is you go to the market, you're going to buy fowl, it's Christmas time. You just go, you just look at the weight. You just go, you don't really determine whether you want cockerel or you want broiler or
people do think. Those who know them, they choose what they want. You know, broilers have tender meats. Their meat, is very, very soft. And then these ones have tougher meat, so depends on the customer's preference.
I guess why when you go to Coast or you go to buy chicken, they have like soft.
Okay.
But also don't go to the farm. I go to farm. I go to the market too. I buy chicken and other things.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's nice. So looking at, I know like the sickness that comes with it, like raising them.
Yeah.
How do you like?
Okay. That aspect is very challenging. It is the very challenging aspect for
like
for farmers, most especially beginners. So for you to try with this business, you need to pay much attention to their medications and then vaccination. So for the cockerels, you follow a layer vaccination chart. That is from 1 to 16 weeks. So from 1 to 16 weeks, you vaccinate them. You have various vaccinations that will be given to them. Yeah. To prevent.
So the vaccination, you go and buy it or like it's given?
Yeah, vaccination is both. You do buy them. You do buy the vaccine. So week 1 is first gamble. When they are 1 week, you give them first gamble. Second week is first Newcastle.
Okay.
Week 3 is second gamble. Yeah. Week 4, third gamble. And then we come to last week.
So every weekend the vaccination you give them?
But some vaccines are repeated.
Okay.
Last water is repeated. Gamble is also repeated. Week 8 is fowl pox.
So can you give us like some of the disease that affects them? Okay, I know there are some diseases when they catches one, it can like affect all of them and they all die.
A disease like let's see, avian influenza or bird flu. That disease is highly contagious and it is spread through the egg. So if it catches one day, then it's in the flock and the movement here, it can automatically.
And it's very deadly.
It's very deadly.
So how do you determine if, like, let's say you come to the farm and there's a bird that is sick? How do you determine that?
Okay, actually it depends.
Well, the way they are a lot, how can you pinpoint this bird is sick?
Yeah, so you need to spend more time with them. Spend time with them and then you assess their individual health. You see if
they are not.
Yeah, Oh, it's not okay. You're going to be dull, less active, refrain from food or water.
Don't really.
Yeah. You look them, you see them ruffled, Yeah. So you definitely see this bed.
It's not healthy. Okay. So looking at it like the bed house, can you, when you're starting, you have to start with something like this, or you can start with something small?
Okay, it depends. Starting a poultry farm depends on your experience, not your money. People do have money, they have a lot of money, they invest a lot, but in the end, because they don't have the experience and the required skills, they just lose everything. So starting a poultry farm, you need to study much about what you are about to do here. If it's layers, you associate yourself, at least you just associate yourself to a farmer who is, and then learn something from him before you embark on any project.
Okay,
So that's the key.
Sure. So about a year ago when you bought the chicks, like how much were they worth?
Okay, I started with layers actually. Yeah.
Which layers?
Yeah, I started with layers
Oh,
last
nice.
year. Yeah. And then I count them last Xmas. And then I came back with my second project on broilers.
Sure.
So yeah, I sold those ones to this Easter. This year's Easter, I sold them.
And they all.
And then I came again with cockerels, black and white cockerels. That's the Plymouth roll. And I sold them this I think last Salah. This with the ladder.
Okay. And like there's a market for it too.
Oh yeah, there's a market. The poultry is widely consumed here in Ghana.
That's nice. So like I was asking like the 1,000, how much did you get them?
Okay.
And where did you buy them?
I fetched my deal cockles from Obeng Farms in Kumasi.
Kumasi.
Yeah, they are local birds.
Okay.
Locally had birds. And then one bed was I think 42 pesos.
The day
That was the deal. But then on the ordinary market, Topman hatches the bed themselves. They hatches their own chicks, so their prices are a bit lower. Yeah, but when you go to the ordinary market, I think one cockerel, white cockerel is 160 20 pesos, 2 160 20 pesos, 160 50 pesos.
That's nice. Like I like the way your farm is like, and as you are saying, it's like red almost all the breeds.
Yeah.
Like from broilers, layers,
Yes,
cockerels.
okay.
So with the cockerels, like the eggs, the laying of the eggs, when do they begin to lay? As I said, when they lay early, it's not good. They have a time to lay and all those. Suppose I'm doing layers, like how do I go about it? What time, what kind of feeding, as you said earlier, then what time do they lay their eggs? And do you leave them just like that for them to lay their eggs, or like you have a special treatment for them?
Okay. Cockerels are males, so no eggs from cockerels. But with the layers, a layer bed will start laying, a hybrid layer will start laying, let's say around between 16 to 18 weeks. Yeah, they should start laying. And then with the laying beds, they need more attention and then everything as compared to the broilers than the cockerels. So when they start laying, as we're saying, when they are chicks, you start with chick starter mash.
Okay.
That's the layer starter, yeah. For the first 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay.
Then you switch to grower mash between 8 to 16, and then from 16 upwards, it's finisher, layer finisher, or layer mash.
Alright.
So at age 16 or 18, you should start seeing eggs in the farm. That's if you're raising layers.
They are raising layers. And how long can they like lay eggs?
Okay,
So
depends.
probably you sell them or something.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on how good you treat them. You treat them, or a layer, a hybrid or modern layer can go for about 2 years.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
laying eggs.
Laying eggs throughout. Yeah, it can give you 2 eggs. 2 years production. They can go as far as 2 years. But then if you don't take good care of them, I'm sorry, 6 months old. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And the eggs to like, so the eggs you had, did you sell them or did you send them into the incubator for them to be hatched?
No, it was table eggs, so I just sold them off to customers for consumption.
But one interesting thing I saw on Twitter the last time, like someone was talking about a business plan, and he had I think 100,000 Ghana cedis and wanted a less risky business, a less risky business to invest like his money. And someone said, oh, you should rather go and see those who are into poultry farming and get the eggs from them at a lower cost, then add I think 2 cedis to like each crate and just sell them. So you come and take it from you at an amount, add 2 cedis and sell it on the market. And if you have like, let's say 1,000 crates or something, you are making 2,000, yeah. And like, as I can see, like, it looks profitable. Like, if you're looking at it from that angle.
Okay. Yeah, retailing eggs is also a profitable venture, but it depends on your how do you call it? Customer profile. If you are not having much more customers for eggs, I wouldn't advise you to go into retailing eggs because table eggs don't last for that long. So if you have the markets, for eggs, lucky enough here in Ghana,
not always you consume eggs.
Yes. Yeah. The consumption of eggs is on the rise. So with that you can, but at least even if you are going to do that, search for your customers first
before you Bro, I know in Ghana, even in Chibok boys and the ladies who buy Indomie in the evening, do Indomie and even fry egg on top of it.
But with that, most consumers or customers are already having their customers.
Okay.
They're already having
they get their eggs from.
Yeah, so you need to conduct a survey on your potential buyers before you know the actual number of crates buy and sell.
Okay, so enough of the relation. As we entered the farm, we saw you cleaning and later you raising the sawdust. Wanted to know like what is the sawdust for?
Okay, when the birds are younger, or when they are chicks, the litter plays a major role in heat controlling.
Okay.
Yeah, it provides warmth for the chicks. Yeah, and then it absorbs moisture. So that's the rule of the sawdust.
So they don't they just play with it all like.
But if they are chicks and then you start with this, so if they are chicks, one thing is you start with paper.
Paper.
Yeah, newspaper or
okay.
When you start chicks with sawdust, they tend to eat
the sawdust.
Yeah, which can choke them and then cause them. So you start with something they can't pick.
Okay.
Yeah, first.
So like graphic.
After when they get used to the feed, that's when you can just introduce the sawdust. So let's say for the first 3 days or for the first week, you go with the paper, old graphic, whatever, and then after then you switch to the sawdust. Sure. Sawdust or rice husk, granite husk, any material that is.
Yeah, so coming back to the feed. So aside the feed you buy, like I know they eat maize and those things. Like do you specifically give them or just only feed?
Okay, the feed actually contains all nutrients required. So maize, granules,
so yeah,
fish meal, lysine, so everything.
So it's a blend of all.
It's a blend of so there's no need adding. But you can give them green leafy vegetables, for vitamins.
And they eat those things.
They eat, especially moringa. You can just
give it to them.
Moringa, neem, any edible, cabbage.
So coming back to the vaccination, how do you vaccinate them? Do you use in their water or you inject them? Or?
Some vaccines are administered via the drink water, and then some are also wing web. That is, you stab them in their arm or in their armpits, and then some are also injection. Give them injection. That is technical.
Okay. Sure. So as we are cleaning, as we are sweeping the house, we saw you pack them like in bags. Do you have people who come and buy them?
I have a customer for.
They buy them. So how much? How much do they?
Okay, yeah, so one is 3 cities.
One bag.
One bag is 3 cities.
Oh,
Here,
nice.
but then when you go to some, let's say, in our farming villages, and then it's a bit higher there than here. Because, you know, there are no farms here. So just sell them for the cheaper.
Sure. But at least getting someone to get the manure away,
Yeah.
it's helpful. So at least 3 cities. Okay. Very nice. But the metal feeder, don't they like harm them? Supposing they are, don't they harm them? Like, see, it's metal. So probably if they are eating when they are studying,
Okay,
it can come.
this is blunt. You can't cut. So,
I think you have a nice house. Like, supposing people want to, like, there are people out there who are watching it. There are people who can't, some people, they can actually do their own farms. They're interested in getting involved, as in investing in someone who's already into the farm. Like,
okay, so I'm actually working on a project. It's business plan.
okay,
So I'm having a business plan for 5,000 years. 8,000. It's a 4-year business plan.
sure.
First year 5,000, second year 8,000, third year 10,000, and fourth year 15,000 year business I'm working on. So any interested, you know, investor or can link up and then see how best we can, you know.
So how do they, I want to know, like, they contribute, how is the
Okay,
plan like?
the plan is actually for, let's say, sourcing capital, or let's say a loan or something from an investor. So yeah, when you get an investor, that's when you sit and negotiate and then see how
Best you can
best,
about.
yeah.
So supposing that money comes, you do all the cocktails or you do
Well, the plan I'm having is for layers, so that's what I'm
all layers? Layers and all the beauty.
layers are more, yeah, but the thing is, you get a profit in bits. Not as in broilers, you just sell the best and then one day you make a profit. But layers come, you know, over a period of time. But it's all equal.
So supposing I have thousands of this and I'm interested in like, coming on board. How do I benefit? How do I get my share of the profit, or how do I?
That I really don't, you know, have a specification as in the number of birds 1,000 cities can, you know, raise, and then you strike profit margin and so on. So with that, when you come in, that's when we sit and then see how best yes before we, you know, talk about even profit.
So this like house can take like 15,000.
Okay, this
Or like-
pen can house 600 pigs.
600.
To maturity, yeah, 600 pigs. So with this 850, I'll, you know, be sending some out. I'll make some small extension here and then and try about 200 pigs to make space for.
So is there any contacts? Those who are most people are interested in investing. They can't do their own poultry farms. So they need people who are already into it. So if there's any contacts, any social media handle, they can also.
Alright, they can get me on WhatsApp. I'm basically on WhatsApp.
On WhatsApp, okay.
Yeah. With this number 0242 72 3415. 0242 72 3415.
Yeah, so you guys out there, people who are interested in at least investing, you can contact him. And yeah, you can also own your poultry farm. At least you can come and look at your farm, how far it's going, and also make your money out of it. Since you can.
And so this is just a backyard, you know, backyard farm. Because this place is residential, you know, area. I can't
Expand it that much.
Yeah. So I'm seeing, hopefully by God's grace, this year, after this year, I would relocate and then real business start from there.
So if you want to buy a bed, how much does it cost? Like let's say
Bed,
they are grown and you are selling them.
okay, actually it depends on who is buying and when the person is buying. During festive seasons, I can sell one mature cockerel for 50 plus, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, depending on their weight. Yeah. But on ordinary times, there is not that, should I say, much market for live birds. Yeah, people do patronize the imported frozen meats more as compared to the locally raised birds.
So they normally when they
normally
celebrations
buy,
and
yes,
all those
occasions.
other Christmas.
Christmas.
50 cedis, yeah, it's quite okay. I know. For what I know, is poultry farm is very lucrative. The only difficulty I see with this is when they you have to pay more attention to them. But from what I know,
and their feeding is also a problem. I spend over 70 to 80% of my this project investments into feed. Let's say over 70%.
Wow, yeah, that's nice. So you buy them in bags or how?
I buy in bags.
How much does a bag cost?
A bag for broiler starter is 126. Yeah. 120. So currently I'm feeding barely 2 bags every day.
Every day. And then animals eat too. They are not broilers.
Yeah. It's because of their number. 850.
But I hope the color or the type of breed.
Okay, so let's start.
Okay, so I think we are almost done with our conversation. We wanted to know your final words for the youth out there, those watching us, interested in farming or starting their own thing, like any words for them.
Alright, I'm gonna tell the youth out there to come out in their numbers and then invest into poultry or into any agri sector. It being crop production, vegetables, cash crop, whatever, poultry. So let's say you have 1,000 cedis. And start with a little as 25 broilers, and then over a year or over 6 months, you can shoot up to over 500. So I think it's I started with 150 beds, 150 layers, and then I even started with quails first, 100 quails, and then I shifted to layers, broilers, cockerels, and then I'm back to cockles. I started business just as little as 76. So what are you? Wow. Yeah, wasting your time on mentioning anything, but
I guess
come with any little income you're having. Join yourself into groups or associations, seek for funding, and then start something better for life.
Okay. So I think Ima has said it all. It's about time you start something on your own. Don't just sit at home doing nothing. At least if you are working, you can also invest. If you can't do it on your own, you can contact him and at least get talking with him on how best to start your own farm. Yeah, you make money on the side. At least extra income there is good. You don't have to focus on only one particular sort of thing. So thank you. As I always say, if it's your first time, kindly subscribe. I have good content for you. You can check out my previous videos on pineapple farming, rabbit farming, and yeah, today I have poultry farming. So
next year, by now, so come and then meet a very big grass cutter farm here. So
grass cutter farm. Yes. Oh, nice. Then I'll come.
That one is also very, very good.
A lucrative business,
even than the poultry.
Wow.
Grass cutter,
Sure.
So people can also, just invest in that.
Okay. So as he said, we'll be coming back again to his farm to look at the grass cutter farm, how he's gone with it, and look at the details of how to start a grass cutter farm as well. So yeah, thank you very much for spending your time to watch us. Kindly subscribe and hit the notification button to get more updates on when I drop a new video. Thank you very much for your time. Bye.